Hey, this is Holier Than You One. Welcome to a really difficult fight on Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. Let me show you my party setup. This is post-recorded audio, by the way. Commentation, at least. No one's really that different except for Quistis. She has 100 death on status defense, so that way she doesn't die, because the boss we're fighting, Omega Weapon, uses level 5 death. So, gotta watch out for that. Switch to our other party. Leave party we want to fight Omega Weapon with at that switch point in the garden, I guess it would be? No, whatever. Doesn't matter. Just run from everything with this party. Sorry about that. And yeah, this bell suddenly has a use. You can ring at any time. If you want a real challenge, do it before you unlock any abilities past the one from Sphinxar. And I would take limit breaks. Though it wouldn't make a difference, because unless you have 255 in every stat, you're going to get completely destroyed. So, yeah, ring the bell, monsters roaring in the distance, timer starts, switch back to Squall's party in my case, and run in the chapel. Now, I know the organ in the back has a purpose. I'll touch on that very quickly in a bonus episode. I really will. And this is Omega Weapon! This game's super boss. He looks really cool. He's a swordless palette swap of his younger brother Ultima, and Gilgamesh decides to ruin my fun. Yeah. Sound recording issue when I was actually recording. In fact, the first time I tried to record the sound of Camtasia, and hold on while I mark Xantitsuken, which is completely useless in this fight. You suck, Gilgamesh. I hope you don't show up in the final battle. Anyway, yeah, I was using Camtasia to record the sound from the game and decided, you know what, I'll plug headphones in here and use Sound Recorder, the built-in sound thing from Windows. So, yeah, I use Vista. Hate it. Hate it, but I don't have the money to go get 7. Anyway. So, it didn't work, needless to say, so hence post-commentating. I don't know how I feel about it, I don't know how you guys feel about it. I think it's alright. I mean, one way or another, if I recall, I was pretty quiet during a lot of the fight, because it took a lot of my focus, like the Nomad fight from my uploads. Well, I'm commentating this today, what is it, 14th? Oh, let me check. Yeah, the 14th. I'm commentating this on the 14th. When I beat and uploaded my Nomad victory, I was pretty tense and quiet for a good chunk of that fight. Just like if I recall, I was for this. So you didn't really miss out on much. But this way I get to look back, judge myself, and if you can't poke fun at yourself, who can you poke fun at? Oh man, 922. I'll never be able to deal that much. I can only deal more. Yeah, that's right. We just dealt like 63,000 damage. Even more than that. Like 90. Closer to 90 than anything. And Meteor starts off his pattern after level 5 death, if I recall. Wasn't really looking that well at his pattern. But his pattern isn't that bad. I mean, if you have enough Holy Wars to last you the fight, and don't be stupid and use Mega Elixirs like I did. I mean, the Mega Elixir makes no difference. Yeah, he has 3 big attacks, and I think the next one is one of them. I think it's... should be. And we'll get there when we get there. And no Lionheart this one either, right? Right. Yeah, I called it. Rough Divide. Next big attack should be Megiddo Flame. And then he uses Gravager, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Megiddo Flame. It's one of his big 3 attacks. I didn't show off like any cool abilities from Ultima Weapon because only one to use that you have to watch out for is Crystal Pillar, or Light Pillar, which is used here in this fight. And Megiddo Flame, by the way, lowers HP of someone with max 10,000 HP to 1. And we get a Lionheart. Man, animation for Lionheart just doesn't get old. It's like it's burrowed a special place into my heart, where it will live for 1,000 years before leaving to colonize Saturn with a group of morally affluent, well-to-do people. Alright. Quistis. Okay, yeah, he follows up with the most useless attack ever. Unless you're stupid enough to heal immediately after Megiddo Flame. I'm just kind of glaring at myself when I was 10 years old, 11 years old, and I thought that was the smart thing to do. Because I thought, oh, GameFAQs said he uses powerful attacks. Like Terra Break. Terra Break is a deadly as fuck attack. Like, yeah. I think Meteor's mildly itchy. That would have killed us. We would have just gotten a game over. Had it not been for the Holy Wars that I got from card modding like 4 Gilgamesh and saving just for this moment. And following that up, he uses Ultima. But I think his next attack is Light Pillar, which is an instant kill. Yeah, Terra Break can do up. I think I've seen it do more than 4,000 to hit.